Hey, how's the sound on YouTube, huh? you know, unfortunately, I might be using a bad microphone. It looks the same as the good microphone. So let me know if you can hear us on YouTube. Okay, all right. Welcome to Murder Mayhem Medleys and Monster Trucks. Now with 30% more murder. Craig Ventresco and I play songs from the 1890s to the 1930s every night, 6 days a week. We live stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram from our kitchen here in San Francisco. We play at 8 p.m. every night, except on Fridays we don't play at all, and on Sundays we play at noon instead of 8.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, my guitar is in there. It's over there.
It's to your left.
There we go.
You can see it if you turn your shoulder.
Turn my head?
Well, you don't have to turn your head.
Can I just turn my chair?
Just turn your chair.
Can you just turn my chair for me?
That would be easier than you just turning your head. Definitely.
Definitely. Hey, Harrison. Harrison told me that it's Hoagie Carmichael's birthday, and so here's my favorite Hoagie Carmichael song that I know. You know, one time I actually used to sing a Hoagie Carmichael song when I was like a little kid, and I couldn't. Well, never mind this story. Here we go. It's the story of a very unfortunate fellow man who got arrested down in old Hong Kong. He got 20 years privilege taken away from him when he kicked old Buddha's gone. Stopping the piano just to pay the price of a ticket to the land of the free. They say his home's in Frisco where they send the rice, but it's really in Tennessee. That's why he says, I need someone to love me, need somebody to carry me home to San Francisco and bury my body there. I need someone to lend me a $50 bill and then I'll fly to Hong Kong far behind me for happiness once again. Won't somebody believe I'll be able to see that bay again? But when I try to leave, sweet opium, let me fly away. I need someone to love me, need somebody to carry me home to San Francisco and bury my body there. The story of a very unfortunate fellow man who was arrested down in old Hong Kong. He got 20 years privilege taken away from him. He kicked old Buddha's gone. And stopping the piano just to make the price of a ticket to the land of the free. where they send the rice, but it's really in Tennessee. That's why he said, need someone to love me, need somebody to carry me home to San Francisco and bury my body there. Need someone to lend me $50 bill, and then I leave Hong Kong far behind me. Happiness once again. Won't somebody believe I have the end to see the bay again? When I try to leave, sweet opium, let me fly away. I need someone to love me, need somebody to carry me home to San Francisco and bury my body there. It's the story of a very unfortunate fellow man who's rested down in old Hong Kong. He got 20 years privilege taken away from him when he kicked old Buddha's gone. Sorry. Yeah?
Very good. I like the gong.
It comes in handy. Gongs always come in handy. A gong is never a bad investment.
Honey boy,
honey boy,
honey boy,
honey boy.
and if ever Remember you should take a notion to go sailing back across the ocean. Honey dear, never fear, I'll be waiting, waiting for your honey boy.
There's Honey Boy. Here's Stardust. Stardust. Alright, here's for Harrison. It's Stardust. AKA cigar butts. But you knew I was going to say that because I
like startups. I think that's funny.
Who said that?
That was another thing people used to think it was.
Startups?
Yeah.
That's even better. Startups. Wow. so good. Startups.
Nice. Chicken Chowder.
By
Irene Glibben. Glibben.
giblets. Giblet? Is that a part of her chicken?
I don't want to mispronounce her name.
Right.
Yes, it's part of it. It's part of it. It's our.
Her name is close to that. All right. You smiled when we parted. It hurt me somehow. I thought there was nothing worthwhile. The tables are turning. You're crying now. I'm
dummy, didn't have no fare this morning. Jumped on the dummy, didn't have no fare this morning. Jumped on the dummy, didn't have no fare. Went around in circles, didn't get nowhere this morning. I was in a crap game doing alright this morning. Hopper took me by my arm with no warning, and he took me down to the jailhouse door, a place that I ain't never been before this morning. No more will I buy my baby them pork chops, or see her lily lips go flippity-flop, flippity-flop. The reason that I'm in trouble about my sweet thing, because to me, this song she did sing. Well, farewell, baby, when you're gone, my darling. Goodbye, my honey, when you're gone, my baby. Ain't no use for to weep and moan. You've been a good old wagon, but you done broke down, so bye-bye. Standing on the corner didn't mean no harm this morning. Standing on the corner didn't mean no harm when a police officer grabbed my arm this morning. Judge asked me, what have I done this morning? The judge asked me, what have I done this morning? Judge asked me, what have I done? Standing on the corner twirling my gun this morning. The judge and the jury said to me this morning. The judge and the jury said to me this morning. The judge and the jury said to me, why you killed 2 people in the 3rd degree this morning. Well, they put me aboard that train to old Sing Sing. They landed me down with a ball and a chain. And every station that I passed by, I imagine I could hear my baby cry. Well, it's a goodbye, baby, when you're gone, my darling. Farewell, baby, when you're gone, my baby. Well, there ain't no use for to weep and moan. You've been a good old wagon, but you done broke down, so bye-bye. Bye-bye, my honey, when you're gone, my darling. Farewell, my honey, when you're gone, my darling. My darling, you've been a good old wagon, but you're badly bent, so bye-bye. You've been a good old wagon, but you done broke down.
With the coming of the evening star, with the coming of the evening star, someone with second-hand guitar sits beneath the window next to mine, bragging how his lonely heart can find little sunbeams that'll come to peace. He keeps right on singing in my sleep. Your window I am waiting, oh Maple, oh Maple, come out and meet me, let you know I love you so, Maple, oh Maple, you know. Your father drove me out and ran me up the tree, but I don't let those little trifles bother me. He's up against the champion Romeo, Mabel, oh Mabel, be mine. In the summer, in winter too, here's a bird who thinks it's time to coo. Though it's 6 and 7/8 below, he keeps telling her he loves her so. In the slush and tonsillitis makes him on the same. Your window, I am waiting. Oh, baby, oh, baby, come out and meet me. Let you know I love you so, baby. Oh, baby, you know. My father knocks me out and locks me out, but then better tell him, doctor, here I come again. He's up against the champion Romeo. Oh, baby, your window, I am waiting. Oh, baby, oh, baby, come out and meet me. Let you know I love you so, baby. Oh, baby, you know. Your father throws me out, but gee, I never let those little trifles worry me. He's up against the champion Romeo. Oh, Mabel, be mine. Oh, Mabel, be mine. Oh, Mabel.
Dolly Lee came in to see the town, dressed up in her go-to-meeting gown. On her trunk, in letters large and black, she had printed Dolly Lee of Hackensack, a smooth young man who saw her name, you see, said, "How do you do, Dolly? You remember me?" Dolly looked him over and she winked her other eye, and looking at her pocketbook she made him this reply: "I remember you. I remember you. Wasn't you the fellow with the open umbrella that I met that rainy day upon the avenue? I remember you. Yes, indeed I do. Gee, I'm awful glad I met you, bet your life I don't forget ya. I remember you." This young man took Dolly out to dine. They ordered supper and everything was fine. When they'd had their 7th pint of wine, he said, "Dolly, could you cash a check of mine?" She said, "All right, the money's in my shoe. You wait here, I'll bring it back to you." She wrote a little note, and then she started to fled. The waiter brought the note to him, and these few lines he read: "I remember you. I remember you. Wasn't you the fellow with the open umbrella that I met that rainy day upon the avenue? I remember you. Yes, indeed I do. Say I'm awful glad I met you, bet your life I don't forget you, I remember you. Wasn't you the fellow with the open umbrella that I met one rainy day upon the avenue? Say I'm awful glad I met you, bet your life I can't forget you, I remember you.
Oh, you want to hear Monkey Doodle Doo? Oh no. That does get requested a lot. You know what? I love that song that Craig does. That's like, there's a little bit of monkey. You know.
Oh, just a little monkey.
Yeah.
No, that one.
So let's do our next of these. Pale moon in the eastern sky. Look down where the arrows lie. Smile down the cavalcade. Wake not, little dark-eyed maid, dreaming of a prince so bold. High up on a throne of gold, singing in a vision rare, leading this dream love fair. Oriental maiden, be my jewel-laden princess, all arrayed in glory. Dream of love, sweet longing, tender fancies thronging, told in royal song and story. See the Sphinx beguiling, here old maids are smiling too, my sweetheart while in summer. All the sentimental, all the oriental dreams are born out in these. Far, far from the desert sands, yonder in the vineyard lands, there dear place to go, where dear where the breezes blow. Palm trees we will welcome dear, swaying in the sunlight clear, blue skies with an opal glow, calling, bid us gently go. Oriental maiden, be my jewel-laden princess, all arrayed in glory. Dream of love, sweet longing, tender fancies thronging, golden royal song and story. See the Sphinx beguiling, pyramids are smiling too, my sweetheart while in summer.
we're all born for something. If love is really something, then I was really born for nothing at all. With all their love in nature, they love to say I hate you. I wonder what it will take to make them fall. I'm like a book that's covered up with dust. I wish I were a hunk of pie with plenty of crust. I gotta get myself somebody to love. I'm like a kid, I'm crying for the moon. Wish I was a cup, then I'd be sure of a spoon. I gotta get myself somebody to love. My heart is open wide, it's open wide. Just take one look and walk inside. Hear me yell, hear me shout. If you walk in, then you won't walk out. I'm like a prune, I wrinkle up with ease. I wish I was a lemon, I'd be sure of a squeeze. I gotta get myself somebody to love. Love will vex one. I'm just like the next one. I wonder what on earth I'm going to do. I wonder what in the world I'm going to do. I'm like a bird, I'm caged up good and tight. I wish I were a lamp, then I'd go out every night. I gotta get myself somebody to love. I'm like a song that no one ever sings. I wish I was a phone bell, I'd get plenty of rings. I gotta get myself somebody to love. My heart is open wide, open wide. Take one look, walk inside. Hear me yell, hear me shout. If you walk in, then you won't walk out. I'm like a Ford, a body full of shakes. I wish I was a Lincoln, I'd be sure of my brakes. I gotta get myself somebody to love. inside. Hear me yell, hear me shout. If you walk in, then you won't walk out. I'm like a tree, I'm just a little sap. I wish I was a poodle dog on somebody's lap. I gotta get myself somebody to love. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. We love you all and are thankful for you. We hope you have a nice evening. I think we're going to play tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We don't stop for holidays. We basically stick to our schedule.
Yeah.
And if any of you feel like joining us tomorrow, we'll be here at 8 o'clock our time, as we selfishly call it. All right, have a great evening. And if anybody listening either tonight, a decade from now, or maybe even a few thousand years from now on another planet that's been colonized but has a lot of computers from centuries past, might discover our live streams and think, they sound all right, but I'm sure it's too late to tip them. Well, yeah, it probably is. But just in case, if you feel like tipping us, remember not to use PayPal purchase protection.